Call hello Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Haradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of Great Millstone, where I learned this 100% truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confusion of face, the Akim and Aqua, who also subscribe to the men of Great Millstone, the Akim on the highways and byways doing this work, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahalal, and I'm back again with another video, and I pray that you be edified with it. And this is going to be titled Perverse Things of Truth. Now let's get, before we start reading some scriptures, let's get the understanding of perverse. Let's see. Perverse. Showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of conscience, awkward, contrary, difficult, unreasonable, unhelpful, illogical, irrational. So, contradictory. So, the truth is not any of these things. The truth is not awkward. Well, it can be awkward. It's unreason. It can be unreasonable. So, I use perverse because to the 2/3 and to the heathens, the truth is perverse. It is unreasonable. It is uncooperative. It is unhelpful. It is contrary to what they are going, what they say, and what they feel, and what they believe in. So I got scriptures together, and hopefully you'll be edified with what I'm trying to explain to you. So now that we got the understanding of perverse, let's get some scriptures. I'm gonna go to First Esdras. Four and 26. And it reads, Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And now, though ye not believe me, is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? That was the scripture I just wanted to kind of get. Really, I'd probably have to read the second verse. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about, many men have lost their wits for women because of the beauty, the vainness of that woman, and how she can manipulate a man because she uses her beauty to have him not thinking logically. And she also can cause him to go off and worshiping and doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And most men like that, well, not all, well, I'm going to say most men like that don't deserve the kingdom and the first fruits because of how they carry themselves, treating that woman like she's a drug that they can't get over. You don't need a woman to get to where you're trying to go. All you need is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And that's a perverse thing to a lot of men, to think that a woman is going to help them get where they're trying to go, and that's not the case. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 30:4, and it reads, In these days are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. So it's breaking it down with there's two kingdoms, the north kingdom and the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom is Israel, and the southern kingdom is Judah. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling of fear, Salakia, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore, though I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. And it's going to be like that in these times to come, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to come back, and he's going to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to send his son back, and he's going to destroy things, and people are going to these so-called tough guys and so on. They're gonna be travail like women, and they're going to be their hearts are going to fail, as the scriptures say, and they're going to go into a panic mode, and they're not going to be the men that you thought they were. And this is a perverse thing to say to people who do not follow the truth, because you're telling them that the world as they know it is going to be destroyed, and they don't want to hear that. They want to think that Babylon's going to make it out of whatever's going on. This is why you still see Jake, he go out and vote, or he go out and try to support, as if this government has ever done something for them. They don't research, they don't study, and they don't learn anything. So because of that, they will be destroyed, unfortunately. And then you got the so-called leaders of the black community, and some of these men are preachers and Baptists and Christians and all these sorts of denominations of Christianity, and they're only leading you to a slaughter. And believe it or not, they know the truth, but because they sold their soul to make that gold and live good on this side, they're going to be destroyed. This is Proverbs 20:29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after them. So, and this is the type, what I'm just saying about the type of leaderships that Jake has. These athletes, these entertainers, they mean you no good, because all they care about is continuing to keep their money flow going. Now, some of them have grown a conscience and try to warn our people, but Esau's not playing with them, man. Took them right out. And this is why you see a lot of our so-called entertainers and athletes and people in certain positions in the community of so-called black people, which are considered tokens. They get slandered. They go through those shaming rituals. They get locked up. Their names are no more good on the planet, and they messed up. 1 Timothy 5:6, and it reads, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." And that goes also for the man. Because you choose to please the flesh and blood, you're living dead in this earth. You're not awoke, basically. And this is what's going on with a lot of our people. So when you try to teach them, they get angry and they cut you off, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why this is a perverse thing. This is perverse. This is a perverse thing of the truth, because when you speak the truth, it's almost like you're speaking evil, but it's evil to their ears. You know what I mean? Because the Lord doesn't want them to wake up. So yeah, they're gonna go against you. They're gonna mock you. They're gonna criticize you when you speak the truth. When you speak the true words of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, it's like it awakens a demon inside of them. Second Esdras 9:9, and it reads, "Then shall they be in pitfall, and then shall they be in pitfall case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. And this is what's going to happen to two-thirds of our people, especially the ones that's living good on this side. The Lord is going to torture these so-called people, you so-called rich so-called black people. And black is a color. It's not even. It's not a black. Is not a nationality. But we got a lot of people who. I was just watching a documentary the other day on Netflix. Damn! I messed up. I don't know the name right now. I don't have information on me to give you the name. But it was a good documentary. But they all considered themselves blacks. So it threw me off because I'm like, damn, y'all got this information correct as far as the research is concerned, but y'all not black. Why do you hold on to that? So it threw me off to understand that, our people claim to be woke and still are sottish. And they don't have an idea of what's going on out here. If they did and they read the scriptures or they listened to the elder apostles, then they would know why they're in the conditions that they're in and why they've been in the conditions that they're in. Proverbs 29:9. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. The bloodthirsty hate an upright, but the just seek his soul. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. And a lot of it, I'm gonna say this too. A lot of our women are real foolish. You're on the World Wide Web and you're telling the world about how you think and all the bad and wicked things that you say. So when we speak the truth to them, they look at it in a perverse way, just as well as we look at them in a perverse way. Like, how do you live like that? And I tell anybody, man, I didn't necessarily grow up with a lot of knowledge about women. But when I started to read and learn the scriptures better, as I'm getting better and better, I learned a lot about women. I understood a lot about their ways. So therefore, there's no technology to it. I understood why women do what they do. Especially Jake women. You know what I mean? Ezekiel 36:1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, to the government of Israel, to the body of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus say Yahweh your power, because the enemy had said against you, aha. And who does that? Amalek does that a lot. Aha. Even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh thy power, because I have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are in the infamy of the people. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh thy power. Thus saith Yahweh thy power to the mountains, and go to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey in derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. And we're going to destroy the heathen. We're going to put them out of their misery. But at the same time, we're going to keep certain. We're going to not put them out of their misery, but we're going to the Edomites. We're going to put them in misery. We're going to work the hell out of them. And this is what they're scared of. They know the true elites know that their time is coming, that they're going to have to work. And they are horrified about it. And I would be too, man, after everybody else had their fun and y'all had your little fun, and now it's time to pay up. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that deserve iniquity. Woe to them that devise iniquity. Those are Esau is the one who devised iniquity, puts us in a position to be sinful, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is the power of the hand. On the left hand side, they practice wickedness on the left hand side, they prophesy on the left hand side. And they count and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. That's what they did to us. Um, uh, Post slavery, when they was hanging us, um, when they put us in positions to be inferior to them, and they left us alone after what is that, 1850 something, 1856 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure the date, the year, but it was in the middle or kind of late 1800s. And once we the proclamation, Emancipation Proclamation, um, they started forming different systems like Jim Crow, redlining. They also developed an organization called the Ku Klux Klan, and these were the different types of organizations who were set up to keep us down, set up to keep us in fear, set up to keep us from trying to rise up. So when we separated from them, these are the types of things they would do. They would come into our homes and hang us and all types of things, man. They would falsely accuse us and take us and burn us and castrate us. So all these things the Lord have seen and witnessed, and they have to be accountable for them. They're going to be held accountable for them. They're going to have to pay for it, man. Therefore, thus say Yahweh, behold, against the families, though I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go hauntedly, for this time is evil. And in that day shall one take up a parable against you. And this is what we're doing. We're going on the highways and byways, and we're speaking against these things. We're doing videos like I'm doing, and we're speaking against these things that Esau has done to us. And lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. Yes, like I just said, that Esau taught us to be wicked, sin upon sin. Like verse 1. How have he removed it from me, turning away he that divided our fields? Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord but Lot in the congregation of the Lord. And the Lord is coming back. Yahweh Shah is coming back with a vengeance. And he is the one that's going to redeem us. So all we do is just we message back to the earth, to the whole world, who we are, and what the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to do. But a lot of people can't handle that, man. It's perverse to them. So when you hear it, it's almost like they looking at us like, oh, you evil, you hypocrites, and you hate crimes, and it's none of that. We're just telling you what the Lord has told us. All we're doing is passing the message. It's Psalm 64. I'm gonna start at 1. No, I'm gonna start at 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. That's right, because they're the borderline of wickedness. Who whet their tongue like a sword. Sharpen me. That's what that wet means. Sharpen their sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Even bitter words. That's right. They talk against us. They accuse us. They slander us. They lie about us. They that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly, though they shoot at him and fear not, they encourage themselves in all evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah sees you.